Or maybe go talk to the ghost?
Man.
He found out there was no maintenance man.
Tell him what I saw. I never told him about the woman.
Human Resources was like, what maintenance man?
He asked me, did you ever
I thought you were the maintenance man. Once again, we are back for the amazing, magical, mysterious, mystical time
Metamystical.
Metamystical. I'm psychic medium Riz from Trance Channel, and I'm here with my lovely other half.
I'm Lady O, and I'm an empath and an intuitive, and together we have Psychic
Couple Reacts. And you guys have been joining us now for a few months. We launched this channel a few months ago. Thank you so much for getting our word and our energy expanded and sending out and sharing these videos, because we went from like 9,000 subscribers back before Halloween, and we're almost at 50,000. Yeah. We're a few thousand away. If you guys can help us get there, it helps keep the channel going and bringing all of this spooky, magical fun to you guys, because this is something that's really near and dear to our hearts. We've been in the metaphysical field for close to 20 years, doing tons of readings, channeling circles, spirit guides, books, you name it, spiritual energy, psychic retreats all around the world. Check out all of our socials and you'll see that. But this is fun. And why do you have fun doing this? I actually haven't. I know why you have fun, but I like to hear why you like it.
Well, because I feel like we are the modern day Mulder and Scully. And I feel like...
But we never have to worry about, like, danger in that sense.
No, but I love that we go in and look at the tiniest little details to understand each little fragment of movement, and we study the vibrations of things and why something is happening, and
because we break it down.
Yeah, I love that.
That's
I love that
point.
We're like that. We do that because that's what makes it fun, is going into the details of, like, why did she say that? What happened there? What do you think that was? Where did it come from?
Well,
we're kind of detectives in a way, we're like...
Absolutely.
Supernatural.
Well, we are paranormal healers, not just investigators. We go and we clear energy in spaces.
I said metaphysical.
Because it's like rock and roll, strong. But we are also clearing and healing those spaces of energy, poltergeists, entities that are creating a disturbance for the owners. And we've been doing this for many, many years. So when we sit back and watch paranormal shows, because as if we can't get enough of paranormal in our work life, we would sit here in our living room and watch these shows and always would comment. And thus the show was born, because sometimes you get scared to watch these shows. I know you guys get scared sometimes to watch, some of you. And some of you have written to us saying, I like watching with you guys because it's cozy.
There's certain shows you can put on in the background and it keeps you company and you feel like you're not alone.
Yeah.
We have a couple shows that we like, and they have hundreds of like episodes and seasons, and we'll just let it run in the background, and we know all the stories and we know everything about all the characters, and we love just listening to them talk. And I feel like I think our show is starting to become that for people, because that's what they've been telling us.
Well, I would like to know from you guys, do you watch this show on your phone or do you watch it on your big screen TV? Because it's really fun to watch on the big screen TV.
Yeah,
because
that's where we like to watch it.
Yeah, it's better to watch it that way, because that way you can see what we're reacting to, and look at all the little cool stuff that we have set for you guys to look at. But also you get to see the show better. And
I think we're getting close to 20 episodes.
Wow.
We stopped numbering them, but we are getting close. So we've never talked about our set. So let's talk about our set for a second.
Well, it's our living room.
So yeah, look at all these fun things. So we have, this is what would you call this? A palmistry hand?
Mm-hmm. It's a model to teach palmistry, to read palms.
And we have, back here, we have our tarot and our oracle
really
cards.
Cool crystal. This is I've used this on a lot of shaman journeys. So this is a crystal. There, let's do a little cleanse with the fire.
And then we have our Edgar Allan Poe tarot deck.
I got that. Okay, now did I get that in New York? No.
I thought you got this in Salem.
Oh, I did. I got this in Salem. Guys, by the way, if you want to hang out with us, come to one of our most popular retreats. It's in Salem, Massachusetts. It's every October, so it's the best time to be in Salem. And we were going to take you on nightly ghost haunts. I'm doing channeling circles, seances of mediumship readings each night. Also some psychic workshop stuff. And we go into different, all the shopping and go to all these sacred sites for the witch trial. So it's
tours and historical restaurants.
We go on and on and on. So if you want to be part of that, check out the info that'll be below. But let's drop in.
Yeah, so we are going to watch an episode we haven't seen before. So it is
Paranormal Night Shift.
Well, the whole episode, there's 2 in this particular episode. It's called Do Not Disturb and Hotel.
Okay.
So we are going to jump in with y'all and let's get started.
Get cozy. And we haven't seen this before.
My name is Hector, and I work the night shift.
Oh, he's already done and exhausted.
I know. He's like,
I'm Hector, and I work the night shift.
I don't want to be here. Why am I talking about this? They dragged me into this.
Yeah.
It was my senior year in high school. I had actually caught up with all my credits, so I was able to get a job. I found out about a program at a hotel for overnight room service, and I figured, hey, why not? This is my first time working night shift.
Hector already knows a little bit about the hotel.
This hotel I went to work at had a history. I would hear stories about it being haunted. It's very famous.
But that doesn't faze him.
You could say I'm a non-believer. I don't see it, I don't believe it.
That's about to change for the
Exactly.
18-year-old.
In the
18.
beginning of my shift, I was doing room service. My round was to go pick up the trains. The maintenance guys kept going on about it, what they experienced.
Be careful. I'm cool.
You know, I kind of didn't shrugged it off, just kept walking.
Hector has no time for distractions. He's got a busy night.
I was doing my rounds, and this was around 3 o'clock in the morning.
He's not afraid walking down those aisles in a haunted hotel.
You know, he said he wasn't a believer. He's 18. He's just like needs some money. Oh.
I get a little eerie sense. A sense like somebody was behind me. Didn't see nothing.
But then, Hector sees something or someone.
There shouldn't be a little girl out in 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right? Running around.
So as I ended up running down the hallway, and I looked down the hallways, didn't see her.
Security, do you see a little girl walking around on the 2nd floor?
So he really saw
Like,
something.
no, you just see. How do you explain this happened? I was freaked out.
You saw her, didn't you?
The maintenance man, he got a hold of me, and he was like, hey.
Did you hear that?
Listen.
You saw her, right?
Follow me.
The maintenance man leads Hector to a room that's hidden from the other hotel guests.
You gotta see this.
I looked in there.
What?
It was a little girl's room. Dolls
Are you kidding
from
me?
the top to the bottom. That is
What?
one of the
See,
biggest-
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. And there's a misconception, I'm sure. I don't believe a ghost girl is living, quote unquote, living in a room all these, decades, millennia,
Yeah.
playing with dolls. That's like that's the conceived notion. Like, oh, this is her room. This is where the ghost comes. I really believe this has to be a layered dimensional reality, or it's where the girl is attached to the dolls, or there's some sort of bleed through, or there's some sort of loop. But it's not just like the little girl just hanging out in like all of eternity. She's hanging out in this little room. I can't see how that's
don't
possible.
those spirits in Egypt hang out in some of those chambers for thousands of years?
Well, don't they do it because they want to spook or scare or like
protect
startle
what they feel is theirs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I see what you're saying for sure, but let's keep watching because it could be that, and it could also be something else. Let's see.
Things that scare me, like having all those eyes staring at you, freaks you out. You know, it's intense, it's scary.
But who put the dolls there? That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's when he told me, he's like, the little girl that you saw didn't run down the hallway. She went into the wall, into her room.
He must have thought he's getting punked or something.
She's the daughter.
How can this be
former
real?
Owner. She died in the 1920s.
Only his little girl's room with the dolls is still originally intact because that's where she passed away in. She died because she was sick. That's where she was comfortable. That room, that hallway, that was her place.
I believe the little girl is attached to the room. Although there's a sense of creepiness.
So the former owner's daughter was sick, died in the room. He had a room for her in the hotel.
Right.
Okay. Got it. Let's
I don't
see.
think physically she could harm it. For one reason or another, spirits do stay around, and I think she chose to stay in a place where she was happiest.
Well, that's
Spirits can absolutely physically harm you. They can fling things across the room. They can light things on fire. It's happened.
Yeah.
Hector has mixed feelings.
I knew what I saw was real, but the spirit stuff, is it true? Is it not true?
Huh.
At that moment, I figured, you know, hey, I gotta do my work. So I went back down to that second floor.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I still
glad
got
we
more
know
stuff to do. I still got to do the windows and
That's
stuff.
the
but
ghost girl's room.
Again,
Yeah.
I figured,
We'll just
hey,
go
you
back to
know,
work.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up
being
on that.
young, foolish. I didn't want to walk away. I was a little girl from that room. I froze.
Oh my God.
Froze. I just experienced a little girl, you know, finding out about her death. I didn't know what to do. She was very white, had brownish hair, curly at the ends. And she had like this 20s or 30s kind of dress. As soon as I saw her, she moved. I kind of felt like she was calling me, like she wanted me to follow her.
Yeah.
Hector.
Let's follow her and see what she wants.
Yeah,
I took a
go down the
different
basement.
route. Instead of going down that
That's
hallway,
a ledge as well.
I decided to go to the third floor.
She told me I could fly.
Hoping he can finish his rounds in peace.
I'm young, you know, I'm 18 and, you know, brave and, you know, kind of foolish at that moment. So I didn't want to walk away. The third floor, it was quiet.
Although he tries to put on a brave face, Hector's on edge.
You get that creepy sense of feeling, maybe you got the chills. At that moment, I hear a ding.
Like someone's coming out of the elevator. And it's her. He's a new person in the hotel she wants to play with, I think.
Right.
So I stop and I kind of just, you know, kind of collect myself.
He's thinking it may be a late night guest, so he goes and checks.
No one's there. Again, I hear a ding. But I'm hoping that a guest will come out. No guest comes out. I knew I was alone.
Okay, wait.
So no, interesting, right? The spirits use the elevator. She's using it as if she was alive. Because some people will say, why does a spirit have to take an elevator? She does not have to take an elevator. Her connection to being human is still so strong with her that she's going to run upstairs. She's going to interact with a doll, go up, press buttons on the elevator, mess with the lights, you see? So it's that intellectual attachment still to the 3D earth reality, this plane of existence. So what is required is a medium to come through and to help her cross to the other side.
And also, it's clear that she is not connected to her higher self, her oversoul.
No, she's in her fear self.
Yeah, so she hasn't accepted that she can move on. And there's no time on the other side, so in her world, she has no concept.
It's like just this
really no
eternal
concept of
moment.
time,
Yeah,
right.
it's just this eternal
so she
moment.
needs somebody to come help her move on.
Right, because her physical body isn't aging, and she's been there since the 1920s. But she doesn't. None of this is going to compute when you are just in fear and sorrow.
Tingles all over my body. I remember just standing in front of that mirror and just seeing this woman behind me.
Woman.
Well, this is terrifying.
Oh, it's another.
They put interesting, like,
Makeup, yeah, to scare you.
He's a skeptic when he starts his shift.
They always make them look like a corpse, but
He sees the
they never show up that way as
spirit of a
when
dead
you and I have
girl.
seen them.
But it gets worse. A different entity manifests.
Sorry. I got chills. And
This spirit is much angrier.
It's been 3 hours since she ordered room service. I get pissed then too.
She
I start-
disappears.
maybe it was just
Let's start
my
going
mind was
demonic.
just playing tricks on me. I can't believe it's actually, happening to me. Being a non-believer, it was, is it really real? Is this really happening? I don't want to see it. I don't want to believe it. I kind of put it away.
Turning a blind eye isn't working.
wow.
You get that creepy feeling where I feel like something's watching me. And then she's behind me. I never look behind me. I never look.
She will not.
This guy's really funny. I just keep saying no. Oh!
Did she just push him?
She shoved him in the elevator. And she walked through the
She
elevator.
was just piercing into my soul.
Oh, so she was actually looking at him. He saw her eyes
Bro.
piercing into his soul.
You look like you're scared now.
Yeah.
It happened when I was 18 years old. I'm sorry. It's
It's upsetting.
it's just something that I can't deal with, but I do.
Oh,
I do it.
I want to find him and call him and just talk to him. Give him a little free reading,
Still to this day, when I speak about it, it still scares me because I can still remember her look.
Did it feel like she wanted to hurt you?
Yes.
Yeah, but
That
not
night,
necessarily does she
Hector
want her to.
manages to escape.
Because it's just terrifying. You think it's evil when you see it.
And at that moment, I left.
But the emotional scars still run deep.
It happened. I had to face the truth. I had to face the fact that it happened to me. So I still went on as a non-believer, but inside, deep down inside, I knew it was real.
Did you want to quit at this point?
I was still contemplating, should I quit? Should I leave? But something kept me there.
His desire to know the truth is greater than his fear. So he returns to the hotel looking for answers.
In what way? Looking
I think
for
he wants to
answers.
know the history, or maybe go
Seeks
talk
out
to the ghost.
maintenance man.
He found out
The real
there was no maintenance
I didn't tell
man.
him what I saw. I never told him about the woman.
Human Resources was like, what maintenance man?
He asked me, did you ever
I thought
experience
you
a
were
woman
the
here?"
maintenance man.
Let me guess. You saw the maid.
I'm sorry.
Homeboy is messed up.
He told me that she was a maid at the hotel. She'd already been having problems with her fiance, And one day, during the day, she was working, and he had gone in there and just stabbed her, murdered her, and left her there to die.
Oh, wow.
That's really sad.
When
Okay, murder in the hotel. This has nothing to do, perhaps, with the little girl.
It could be a separate
This is a hot
story.
spot.
Open the door.
Well, I could hear like a tapping on the door. Kept staring at the door. Finally, I have the courage to open that door.
As Hector enters to grab his belongings, something awakens.
Wow.
What the heck? The 7th level portal to hell
Yeah.
opens.
While working the night shift, young Hector encounters the spirit of a deadly girl and an angry maid. As he tries to grab his
She's not a
belongings,
deadly girl. She's just a
something
girl.
More terrifying.
The maid,
So
though,
the
is
other
another
side
story.
of the door.
Well, and that's because she's
The trauma.
tormented
Yeah. Mhm.
and hasn't released or let go.
Right.
I kept hearing like a loud, kind of like a beep noise. I couldn't really tell you what it was.
Was it a ding?
Then
Or a
another
bell.
strange sound follows.
The breathing.
Is that
just kept
Bigfoot
getting
again?
harder, harder, louder.
I love
When you don't know what it is, just say it's Bigfoot.
I love when they bring Bigfoot in.
It felt like a man's breathing, but it felt like something that wasn't man.
Bigfoot.
Freaky, gives you the chills.
Now there's a male spirit there now too.
Yeah.
All Hector wants to do is escape, but something won't let him.
So he's starting to get that paralyzed feeling.
Yeah. He's being sucked.
Oh.
He's being sucked into the vortex now. You see this of their energy?
Right.
That's when I encountered I call him the shadow man. It was the shape of a human, but it wasn't misty. It wasn't like, smoky. It was just like I'm looking at a shadow. I didn't know what to do. At that moment, it's just like everything started recurring in my head again. A little girl, finding out about her death, feeling that terror with that woman, and now experiencing this. It's like, this is it. This is. It felt like an ending to me. What was it? I don't know. Something that I knew that was standing right in front of me and wanted to cause harm.
So he felt the energy was not
Yeah.
I think I know.
friendly.
I just remember when you're asleep and you feel like you're falling and you jolt and then
Yeah.
you wake up.
Yeah.
That's the feeling that I felt.
That's called leaving your body.
Shadow man.
That's your astral. Your body begins to
Yeah.
astrally travel.
Right. Because it was outside of his consciousness. So it was outside of his
I know.
Wait, look.
it was outside of his consciousness, his practical consciousness. So he started to go into the unconscious, like you just said, because it was so out of his realm of understanding. He went into a shock.
Oh, he's like, I'm out?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Wait, it knocked him down, though. Look.
Yes. Well, it could be a combo.
It knocked me down.
It knocked him
On my
down.
back and, I was out.
He went unconscious. It was too much for his brain.
Yeah, this was a culmination
Yeah.
of releasing that
I would
energy
say
just
at
by
that
passing
point
Yeah.
where
out.
Hector is being thrown down, that's a fairly large malevolent being. Hector was attacked. He blacked out.
3 hours. What happened? I have.
3 hours?
He was knocked out for 3
To me, it felt like I just fell down about a minute.
What did you see?
Was the shadow man still there?
I don't know where it went. If it went behind me, where it was at. I just.
Maintenance man's not even offering any help.
Ends his hotel
I
stay.
know.
I didn't talk to nobody. I just left. I never looked back. Until this day, I still have never gone back.
You're supposed to give 2 weeks notice,
I think
first
I
of
went
all.
through a whole
That's the kind of
entire
HR person I would be.
different-
I don't care
Listen,
how
I
many
don't know
ghosts
about
you've
the
seen.
ghosts you've
How many
seen, but it's
ghosts
2
did you
weeks
actually
notice, okay?
experience these things.
I think in this case that spirits are attached.
How do you
So
tell
this-
somebody that you know your friends, your family, they're gonna look at you like you're crazy?
No, you tell them. You don't care if they look at you like you're crazy. You have to tell them.
Wait a
'Cause
minute. Why do people say that?
Because
how can they still say that?
no,
In
they
this
say that.
day and
They say
age,
that a lot. They say that a lot.
You
They don't
still
believe.
say I don't want people to think I'm crazy because
Yes.
I saw a ghost.
They see UFOs. They see apparitions.
So past that?
No.
Isn't there enough people who have seen ghosts at this
I
point?
know it seems like that, right? But no, I think that hidden people they have a fear. So if they're religious, or let's say they're not religious at all, they go, they're very scientific. They go, there's no proof. But underneath it all,
I mean, I understand the UFO thing to whatever degree.
but not ghosts. Come on, spirits
Ghosts?
are, yeah.
Isn't that been around since the beginning of time?
Yeah, right. It's amazing. But Hector, if you're out there, bro, I feel for you. I'm happy to give you a reading. So is Oriah. So we will help you out,
contact us.
man, because you don't need this on your mind like this. We want to break it down
we'll
for you.
help take off the load.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. This was a really interesting episode, I think.
Yeah.
Have you guys experienced anything where you felt a spirit actually touch you? I'd be very interested to know that.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it in the comments. And
We'd love to hear what you think of this episode.
yeah.
And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Tell your friends. Have a watch party. Let us know what's happening. We're going to keep these rolling. Keep
Yeah,
them
and tag
coming.
us.
All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.